Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to our channel. My name is Aisha Arom, and I am one half of the Aroms. Today, since I am off of work, I'm working from home. I just wanted to come on and let people know how I deal with being in a long distance relationship, long distance marriage. I do get this question quite a lot. Um, so I just want to come on and answer a couple questions that I do get very frequently. As you can see over here, I was working this morning making concrete vessels, and I was talking to a friend of mine who asked the question as well. So I said, let me stop working and just come on and just upload a short video on what I do um, to try to stay busy and to, um, deal with, being in a long distance relationship. The first thing that I do is I pray. I put God first in any and everything that I do. My husband is the same way. We feel that if we put God first, then everything else will be easier to deal with. We are both Christian. We both believe in God. Um, so prayer is the first thing. Prayer and putting God first. The second thing is fasting and praying. My husband and I do fast on a weekly basis. I'm starting back to fast twice a week. I used to fast once a week. Um, Once I left St. Louis, I just started fasting once a week. But now since I'm married now, I started back fasting twice a week. And praying. Um, I feel like it's important to fast because I do believe that God honors sacrifice. So fasting and praying is definitely a big part of my husband and I's life. If you can't be faithful to God with the small things, how do you expect to be faithful in a relationship or a marriage and you guys are not under the same roof, you know? Um, so yeah. So the first two things is first putting God first and carving out time for God. Two, fasting and praying twice a week. And three, we do not put ourselves in certain situations. We're both really big on respect. I don't know if it's for him an African thing, me a Caribbean thing. Like respect is everything for my husband and I. Um, we make sure that we respect each other, whether we're in each other's face, we're face to face, we're side by side with each other, or if we're halfway across the country like we are now. We respect each other um, in any and everything that we do. You know, we're very considerate of each other's feelings. So I would never want to do something that will hurt my husband or disrespect him. So I feel like respect is a big thing for us as well. Um, like I said, we don't put ourselves in situations, especially when it comes to the opposite sex, because we are human and we do have flesh, and this flesh will rise. So it's important that you be careful and be mindful of the different situations that you put yourself in, because, excuse me, some things can be avoided if you just be mindful of where you go and the people that you connect yourself with. You know, um, that's a big thing. Like here in Houston, I don't have people come to my house. I've always been like that. For the few people who have come to my house, they know that my house is very peaceful. I like for my house to be peaceful. Most of the time, I'm playing soaking music, worship music, and just setting the atmosphere, just making sure that my atmosphere is very peaceful and calm and serene. And my husband is the same way. And I do like candles all the time, partly because I make them and they smell terrific. But um, I do always have candles lit and I always have worship music on really low, but just setting the tone and the mood. I believe that if you have a clear mind frame, if you know what's important, and everything, your intentions and everything that you do is very clear. I feel like it helps you a lot as well. Um, and my husband and I, we communicate every day, all day. There is a time difference. So when I'm just getting home from work, I do have a 9 to 5 as well. So when I'm just getting home from work, it's like midnight in Nigeria. And my husband will not go to sleep until he talked to me. So if he has to talk to me while I'm driving home, he's going to do that. He's going to stay up until he can talk to me, which I appreciate very much because I know a lot of people wouldn't do that, but my husband is very good at that. I really appreciate that a lot. It definitely makes me feel special. So we communicate every day, all day through WhatsApp, texting each other on WhatsApp, FaceTiming. I'll FaceTime him from work on my break, or if I can't FaceTime, I'll call him. If sometimes he's busy because we do have a business there, my husband has a business there. So sometimes he can't talk to me. Sometimes I will get in my feelings about it. And sometimes I'll be like, okay, I understand. It is what it is, things happen. But we do try to make sure that we communicate very often, every day. Um, and we make sure that we stay busy, you know. We both had a life before we met each other. And that's not to say like, oh, now since we're married, we can't have a life anymore. It's just that I think it's important to keep certain aspects of your life. Just because you're married, you don't have to stop doing certain things you used to do, especially if they're positive things. Um, I'm always busy anyway because I have a 9 to 5 and I do have a small business, like an e-commerce business, and I am in college. I am in school. So those three things alone, baby, a sister girl be tired. Okay, pray my strength. I'm always tired. Um, and my husband, my husband, has a business in Nigeria, and he's doing ministry work as well. So he's always busy too, and I'm thankful that he's being obedient to God and following, you know, God's will for his life. I'm very excited to see what God has in store for my husband and I in the future. So, yeah, just a quick recap. Put God first before any and everyone. Be faithful to God. And 2, fast and pray. 3, communicate effectively. Make sure you make time for each other. That's important. Um, so yeah, these are the things that my husband and I do. I'm not a needy person, so for me, those small things matter the most for me. I'm not a needy person. I'm kind of okay with being by myself for now. I do believe that God will make a way out of no way. All you need is the faith of a mustard seed. Do you guys know how small a mustard seed is? Super small. And my husband and I, our faith is so large, so big. We know that God is going to do it for us. And for those of you that are in long distance relationships or marriages, we trust and believe that God will do it for you too. Just be faithful to God and God will be faithful to you. Um so yeah, I'm not going to make this video long. If you guys like this, please click the like button, subscribe, and share it for maybe you're not in a long distance marriage or relationship. Maybe you know someone else that could benefit from this information. Go ahead and share it with them if you can. I'm going to go ahead and go for now. Peace and blessings.